Hey guys, it's Kate back at Kate's Craft. So I have a wedding album here. I've been putting lots of teaser pictures up on Facebook every now and again. So finally, not sick, have my voice back, I'm not coughing. So I can finally film this. So this was a commission piece. Actually, a family member asked me to do it for them as a gift. So yeah, so it's an 8x8 album with the fold over flap or fold over cover. I did use the the Love Story paper collection by Craftsmith. I just got this at Michael's and I fell in love with it because it's all gold and silver and creams and it's beautiful. This die is a Heartfelt Creations. I think it's the Delightful Daisies. I really liked it for the shape match, some of the shapes in for the flowers in the paper collection. These little gold pieces are Pearl Brads. They're from Forever in Time. They just have the brad back. I cut most of the backs of the brads off of them before I glued them down, and these leaves came with the that's part of the die cut set as well. This ribbon was one of these little Recollections ribbons. I'm all out of it, but I got that at Michael's. Same with the Love. I just embossed it with gold. That's from Michael's. Oh, the brads are from the Stamping Room. And so is this Closure, I believe. And there's a sticker set that matched the paper collection that I also got at Michael's. Now this ribbon, I got it at a scrapbooking store in Windsor, Nova Scotia. I can't remember the name of the store, but I will find it and put it in the description box for any of you who are kind of local to me-ish. I know Windsor's not overly local. It's about a half hour, 40 minutes away, about 40 minutes on the highway. But it looks like it's actually from a wedding dress. So it has pearls and beads. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I went around all the edges in that lace trim, and I'll just flip this over on the side. I did put a Tim Holtz ornate nameplate, I think they're called, on the side with the bride and groom's last name, and I'll probably put established and their wedding date. I just need to contact the person who asked me to make it and get their exact date. And I'll put it down here at the bottom. So they'll say last name, established, whenever. The only thing that I will say is that it is this year. It is in 2017. And the back, it's just the same paper as the front, and the remaining side is the same as the opposite side. So I do have a few magnets in this section holding this closed as well, just to keep it so that this piece doesn't cave in, so it doesn't do this when it's closed. So I don't know if you guys can actually see that on camera, but if the magnets were there, it would cave in. I didn't want that. So I did put this sticker here, the bride and groom, that is hiding the magnets, but just to keep it closed, but I like it there anyways. So it's functional, but I really like it. It's just another little hidden piece, and more of the pearl trim. I'll go over the other side when I get to it. So just open this up here, and before I go any further, I did follow a tutorial. The person who asked me to make it said, do whatever you want. They saw another album I made this size. Actually, it was a baby book. It was the one that I made with the Heartfelt Creations Sweet Lullaby collection for my sister. So she fell in love with how I did it. So she said, do whatever you want. And I actually found a tutorial by Shelly Geigel, and I'll link her videos, or a link to her channel down below. She is awesome. Her tutorials are amazing. She's given me a lot of inspiration, and she's just fantastic. And whether you're just starting out scrapbooking or making mini albums, her tutorials are phenomenal. So I won't really go into the ins and outs of what I did, just because it's I followed her instructions, but it's fantastic. And I will go through everything. Just want to make sure I'm in frame, guys. I just new desk, new setup, still getting used to everything. So this piece is magnetized, and there's quite a few pockets and flaps. Just there. This pocket here. I did go through and count the amount of photo mats and photo spaces that I have, and there are, I think it was 98, and that's just the front of each of the photo mats. There's another pocket here. So if both sides are covered, probably almost 200 photos in here. So nice large pocket. Oh, and the die cuts I used for the photo mats here were these two sets. They're the Replucent rectangles and the romantic rectangles from Spellbinders. And I used the largest one from this one, which is the Replucent rectangles, and I used the biggest and second biggest for this, which is the romantic rectangles. So there's a ton of space here, guys. Like the photos, oh my goodness, like I said, over 100 photos for sure. That's with the front and back of, actually I'll probably even make more photo mats before I give it to her, or give it to the bride. But just the pockets in this. And this word, cherish, is another one of those ones from Michael's. Oh, and there's the love one. And they're just the pressed paper chipboard. And I just embossed it with gold. So two huge pockets. Pocket on a flap. This flips up. I didn't really do any decorating to the photo mats except for two, and that was the ones for the bride and groom. And I left it open so a full picture can go behind each of the stickers, and those stickers are just backed with cardstock and then glued down. And I did put bride and groom on the back of those. And the magnet's holding that closed. Oh, and this bling is from, I just bought it from Amazon. It's a Doris bling on a roll. And I can find a link and put it down below if you want to. And these little flowers, I did put some on the front cover, and there's a few throughout. I think I forgot to mention it on one of the other pages, but those are, that was on a trim piece that my mom actually gave me. She's a scrapbooker as well. She does primarily cards now. But she gave me those. Another big pocket here, and the pages are 7.5 by 7.5, so a 5 by 7 can go in here perfectly. And on these two little 4 by 4 pieces, I did put the maid of honor and bridesmaids, and that's open behind it, and then the best man and the groomsman, and that's open as well. Nice big pocket here. I just outlined it with the bling and the ribbon. And another huge pocket here. Don't want to push those too far back, that way the bride and groom aren't digging for them. And some more bling. This is held down with a magnet. And I just left those blank, or plain, that way you can have tons of room for photos. A nice big pocket. This is a Martha Stewart punch, the garden trellis, I believe. And some more of the ribbon that I used on the front. Or not ribbon, lace. 3 more 4 by 6 photo mats, and smaller photos can go here as well. Excuse me. So this, the beautiful, I did leave open, so a photo can go behind there. And as well, this photo mat, little one, pulls out. So I just loaded this with stickers. I just had fun with the stickers from the it was just one of the wedding collections. I think it's a Recollections brand, maybe. I bought it at Michael's. I can't remember. I tossed the packaging as soon as I opened it. I shouldn't have, but I did. The last 2 pages, just another nice big 4 by 6 spot, And again, in the pocket here, 3 nice photo mats. And again, another nice big spot for a photo, and it says 2 hearts become 1. And I did leave this plain just because I thought it would be a really nice spot to put a big photo of either the bridal party or the bride and groom, just their favorite photo of from their wedding. And they could put like make a 7x7, a square photo, and just have that in the back there. And on the inside of the flaps, I did take again the beautiful another one of the beautiful sentiments, and I just made some pockets with some leftovers that I had here, and loaded up some little smaller tags here, and I just left this blank, so 3x5 can go there, and that won't bother the magnets at all. So again guys, I will link the tutorial that I used for this album below. I hope you enjoy, and again, the tutorial was by Shelly Goggle, and she's fantastic, so I'll link her channel below too. If you guys have any questions, just give me a comment, or if you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time.